Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have I Smurf, aka Clifton Land versus Amaya, and this is going to be a $100 Iron Man. The winning team will win $100 and the losing team will lose $100. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below in the description if you want to play for money yourself. And we got 40 versus 41, it's also a 2v2. We have the OG Garunix, Valor, Ulcanix, Ash, and Extravagance. They have Talons, Baldrake, Jerusalem, Metaltronus, and TB11. Okay, so we have 3 non-engine that won't do very much against this deck. So we're going to start with Extravagance, go ahead, banish, and then draw 2. Draw into Valor, Ponix. Looking at the banishes, we can see 2 of this gone, but they typically play 3. But okay, now they will just start with a normal summon Ulcanix. Ulcanix effect, destroy the OG. Go ahead, search out the Kieran. Ponix effect, special, and then Ponix effect. Go ahead and search out the Sanctuary. And then we can go activate Sanctuary, place Island. Island effect, destroy Ponix. Go search out Garunix. And then activate the Garunix effect, special summon out. And then Garunix effect to go destroy. And then that will go ahead, destroy an Arvada. Arvada summon back out from the grave. Then we link all 3 off into a Promethean Princess. Princess effect, summon out the Arvata, and then go ahead and pass turn. So yeah, this deck doesn't do like a whole lot, but this is a lot of interruptions just off the Fire King cards by themselves. And then we have triple hand trap. They draw into a field spell, standby phase, Ponix effect, add back to hand. And then go main phase. They will go thinking here on what to do exactly, because they did draw a way to play. Activate, banish Dormouse, and then Dormouse effect. They chain Arvata to destroy Promethean. And then activate Talons to draw, and then in response, chain Ash Blossom to go ahead and stop that. And then they set the TB11 and Metaltronus. And then pass, draw Dominus Impulse. Okay, so now go main phase, normal summon out Ponix, Ponix effect, go ahead, grab out Skyburn, and then activate Island, destroy Kieran from hand to search for Kieran, and then new Chainlink, Kieran Chainlink 1, Garunix Chainlink 2, and then even if they like Dominus Impulse the Garunix, that's fine, because the Kieran could still go ahead and summon out Garunix and pop a card if we want. They're going to chain TB11, and that is fine. Go ahead, bring out the White Rabbit from the deck. Okay. Like we could have Dominus Impulse that, but if we Dominus Impulse from hand, it does shut down our 2 effect Valor, which kind of sucks. So I feel like we don't do that. I feel like the only way we're gonna Dominus Impulse is if we're pushing for game. Which arguably you could say if you Dominus Impulse TB11, odds are you do just win the game. Because they need something for the Bestials to target. And they don't have anything right now, unless if they resolve TB11, or if they resolve a set GWC06, which they could have a set GWC06 still. So we're going to bring out and then pop the White Rabbit, and then Garunix effect, destroy Ulcanix from the deck. Sure, just get like a brick out of the deck, and then also boost up the attack there. Then go ahead, attack for 500, attack for 18, and then on the 18, activate Druis Worm, target White Rabbit. Which we probably should have activated Baldrake, not Druis Worm. Because now they're going to go ahead, attack, and now we activate Baldrake, banish to try to special, and chain Dominus Impulse on that, and then they go ahead and admit defeat there. Now, even if they had GWC06, it wouldn't matter because we had Promethean Princess to go ahead and pop special, then attack for game. Next game, we have Kieran, Ash, OG Garunix, Nib, and Ponix. They have Talons, Imperm, White Rabbit, Metaltronus, and Shifter. So still having Metaltronus in the deck, even though it's not very good against this matchup. Maybe they have a target for like Ulcanix or something. So they'll go normal, but I don't know what the target would be. Maybe I'm tripping. But okay, normal summon effect. Go ahead, set the TB11, and then activate TB11. They also could have set Imperm to bluff a Maliss trap there. Then activate, banish, chain Ash Blossom. Like, you can also set Talons, but I think in that position you'd set Imperm, because this card's going to end up being set at some point throughout the turn. And if you don't get hand trapped, then you'd want to keep Talons in hand. But they're going to go ahead, change Shifter to Ash, and then White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon itself out. And then now activate Talons to draw into GWC06 and Ash Blossom. Link off into a Link Decoder, so that way GWC06 can summon that back out. Then set Metaltronus, set Imperm, pass, draw into Ulcanix. and then normal Ulcanix effect, chain Imperm onto that, and then chain Kieran. Yeah, we could have Ash Blossom that, which would have just like shut that down. But go ahead, pop, special summon out, resolve Ulcanix, destroy from hand to go ahead search, and then go ahead and activate the Garunix effect, special summon out, and then activate the Garunix effect, go destroy Ulcanix, Ponix effect, special out, and then activate the Ponix effect, go search, they Ash Blossom that, which I think that is a solid Ash Blossom there, just shutting that down so that way they don't get the search. Now beat over, attack, and attack. Yeah, you can go ahead and just take all that, and then go main phase 2, and then just pass turn, because there's not really very many links that we could make here that would do a whole lot. We could have went ahead and made like an SP, I guess, by using like Ponix, Kieran, like make Anima, then make SP, try to banish a back row randomly, and then you do have like SP effect to tag out your own monsters and then drop Nib on them. But they're going to go ahead and summon out White Rabbit. White Rabbit set MTP07, and then think if using MTP07, but they said nope. Just draw into another Metaltronus, activate MTP07, go ahead, search out Dormouse, and then normal summon Dormouse effect, banish Cat, and then activate Cat, pay 300, special summon out. That's fine. They are also only at 1,700 life points, which is like something to note. I don't think it's really gonna matter, but something to note. Link off into White Binder effect, go banish, banish Ash from their grave, Rabbit and Shifter from ours. The new chain link, activate White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon out, and then they've already gone through all 3 of the trap cards, so they have nothing to set from deck. And then White Binder effect to reset the MTP07 there. Then they can go ahead, link off in the access code effect to gang attack, and then thinking here, and they said you're good, banish pop Kieran, and then activate White Binder, pay 900, special draw, and then draw into a Dormouse. Okay, now it said, I'm a restroom real quick while you think. Okay, so end of main, activate Nib, tribute field, pass over a token. Okay, so we still have like Garunix in rotation, which is good here. So yeah, pass over token, and then activate Metaltronus. They can't summon out Detonator because they're locked in the links because of the Maliss monsters. But they could bring out their own Nib. But, okay, go ahead, pass, draw into another copy of Nib, and then go into main phase, and then battle phase, attack over the token, because it just has the stats of these two. So it's only at 19 defense, and then try to pass, end phase Metaltronus, bring out a Detonator, then pass, draw Imperm, and they did it during end phase, because I guess if they get hit with Ash on this, they have another Metaltronus for their turn. The normal out Dormouse, banish White Rabbit paid 300, special summon out, and now they're down to 200 life points, but they can go ahead and just make Cryptor, and then now they just win the game, right? Well, I guess this doesn't just like win the game, right? Activate. No, this does. Oh, wait, but we're only at 200 life. Oh, hold up. Yeah, it doesn't just win the game. Activate Cryptor, put back, banish. I was gonna say we have MTP, search, banish, attack, effect, banish itself, summon back out, attack for game, but we don't have enough life to do that. So now we're going to go ahead and swing, and then that'll be 31, because Dormouse, then set Imperm, Metaltronus, pass, draw on the Meow, and then just main phase scoop. Now on to game number 3. We will go ahead and see Fire King go first. Opening hands, we have Judgment, Skyburn, Dominance Impulse, Imperm, Nib. So sadly we brick here, but we do draw some very strong cards like Judgment, Impulse, Nib. They have Ash, Shifter, Cat, Imperm, Underground, so hopefully they drop Shifter now. Nice. We are very happy to see that. Set 3 pass, draw Dominance Impulse, and then go main phase. Normal summon out Cat effect, banish the draw, we let that go through. Yeah, it's like we could have activated Imperm on that to shut it down, because drawing non-engine here does sound pretty bad for us. But we choose not to. And then now they just link off, make link decoder, and then activate Cat, pay 300, special summon out, and then battle phase, swing, and then probably just main phase 2, make an SP. So attack, main phase 2, try to summon out SP effect, and they could have Imperm this, but they do decide to go ahead and just activate Judgment onto that. They said summon 6 Vessel. No. No is crazy. Pass, draw Ulcanix. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad draw. It's not a great draw, but at least our Skyburn's live now. And that can bring out, like, the OG bird from the deck. So, swing, set Skyburn, pass, draw TBL11. Obviously, they have Ashlow for it. Then go main phase. Now, set TB11, set Imperm, normal summon out White Rabbit. White Rabbit effect to go ahead and set from the deck. And then now we'll go ahead and not set Bestial Baglamut. Set GWC06. That's fine. And then now activate TB11 to banish and go special from deck. Activate Dominus Impulse on that. And then White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon itself out. Then just go ahead, pass turn, draw into Garunix. Okay, so now we can like Skyburn, and that will allow us to play. So battle phase, beat over, still battle phase, Skyburn to pop the unknown set, which is Imperm. And then new chain link, we're going to go Garunix 1, Ulcanix 2. Which plays around Dominus Impulse, but plays into Ash on Ulcanix, but that is fine. Yeah, I think it's more important to play around Dominus Impulse at this point. But they're just going to Ash Ulcanix, destroy Kieran effect, and then Dominus Impulse. But yeah, we won't be able to play around Ash and Dominus Impulse. Then go ahead and swing, and then main phase 2, try to pass in GWC06 during the end phase, and they said think on that. That's just going to summon out the White Rabbit. And then activate White Rabbit effect to try to go ahead and set the Searcher. Then they Imperm that, draw into a Baldrake, and then go main phase. So they don't have any Maliss monsters in graveyard yet. They could, like, you know, normal summon Link off. So normal summon out Ash Blossom, Link off into Lizard Dose effect, banish, lower the attack of Garunix, and then White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon out. And then effect to go set MTP07. And now we have the ability to link those off. Or I guess we could just activate Baldrake and then go into Cryptor. And then Cryptor's just like guaranteed game here. Yeah, so go ahead, use those, bring out Cryptor, end of main, and then we have to nib. Otherwise, just in battle, they can just go like activate Cryptor, banish itself, attack over for game, because this is drop down the 12 attack. So they're just going to activate that, then chain MTP07. It's going to go ahead, search Dormouse, banish Cryptor, and then the Cryptor will be able to just banish Nib off field, and then attack for game because it's at 5,000. So yeah, go ahead, pass over, put back, banish, and then attack for game. Yep. So that is it for the first match. And then we see Tavion is up next. Now we have Tavion Crowley versus Amai, and Tavion's the one who won the YCS Orlando, 40 versus 41. We have Nib, Engraver, Paradise, Druisworm, Ash Blossom. They have White Rabbit, Talents, Baldrake, Druisworm, and Imperm. So go main phase, normal out White Rabbit effect, set TB11, Link off in the Link decoder, activate Druisworm to go ahead banish, and then they said 1 sec. They said that is fine. Could have changed Druisworm to it, so they don't get the Bestial, and then activate White Rabbit effect, summon out. Now they're just going to go ahead, link those off, and then bring out the White Binder, and then activate the Link decoder effect, summon out, and then anything on that summon, activate Nib. So go ahead, tribute, Passover token, and then now they have Talents to look at hand, and then Talents will go ahead and rip Ash Blossom out of hand. Okay. Now they have Baldrake onto the White Binder, try to banish and summon out. And they could have changed Druisworm once again to like stop them from getting a body, but they choose not to, and then activate White Binder, pay to go summon, and then draw into Talons. Okay, so playing multiple Talents in the main deck here. Said thinking of triggering the effect to go banish, but they said nope, I will not. And then White Binder goes set GWC06. Now link all those off into a Red Ransom. Red Ransom effect goes search, grab out Field Spell, and then activate TB11, banish, bring out the White Rabbit, Red Ransom, pay 900, special summon out, and then go banish Dormouse. Dormouse effect, pay 300, special summon out. Dormouse effect, banish Cat, and then Cat, pay 300, special summon out, effect, banish, draw on the Druisworm, Baldrake, and then link off into a Cryptor, and then go ahead and set Imperm, and then end phase, go ahead, put back Field Spell, banish Nib off the field, and then pass, draw Extrazial, So activate Engraver, go ahead, search out Fiendsmith Tract, activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect, special summon itself out, and then now they're thinking on that summon if they want to potentially banish Lurie off field. So activate Baldrake, banish White Rabbit, then in response change Euroswarm to keep them off of the Baldrake name. Then pay 300, summon out White Rabbit effect, go ahead, set MTP07. Activate MTP07, go ahead, search out Dormouse, and then banish the Lurie off the field, and then Tavion just submits defeat. So on to the next game now. We will go ahead and see Tavion go first. We have Sword, Crossout, Imperm Strike, Bonfire. I mean, that hand is very nice. They have GWC06, Fua, Field Spell, Ash, and Shifter. Okay, so drop Shifter, main phase, activate Bonfire. They let that go through. Go ahead, grab out Ice Raziel, and then drop Fua. In response, chain Crossout onto Fua. Normal Ice effect, they Ash it. And then, yeah, special sword. That's like the only punish there. Sword effect, go ahead, search out Ice Raziel. Overlay, summon out Detonator. Then set Strike Imperm, pass. They draw Druisworm, activate Field Spell, and then go ahead and pop it. And then on to the next game. We will go ahead and see Amai go first. And then opening hands, we got Bonfire, Fua, Lacrima, Tract, Fua. They have Ash, GWC06, Shifter, Cat. So main phase, drop Shifter, normal summon Cat, activate Cat effect, and then chain Fua. And then they said no response. Okay, banish, draw on the D barrier plus Baldrake. And then now they will just go set D barrier and pass turn. They draw Ice. Okay, yeah, they could have made like Link 1 and then Link 3, but we're giving them 2 draws to do so. We could have ashed that to prevent the 2 draws. Okay, so draw on the Ice and then go main phase, activate Bonfire. They Ash Blossom it. Trying to keep them off of the Ice Raziel. The normal summon Ice Raziel effect, bring out X Raziel. X Raziel effect goes search, grab out Sword Raziel. And then now on resolution, they're thinking if they want a D barrier or Baldrake. Okay, Baldrake, banish, special summon out, and then special out Sword. Sword effect goes search, grab out X Raziel from the decks of the hand. Battle phase, beat over Cat, then they can pay 300 to special summon it back out. And then we have Sword that can go ahead and crash into the Cat to go ahead and out us. That way they don't have Baldrake set up. And then end of battle, go ahead and activate D barrier before they can go ahead and summon Detonator. And then set Tract, pass to draw Talents. That's good. And then, well, I mean, it's not good, but it's a draw. It's not a Maliss name though. Beat over X. And then pass, draw Lancia. Okay, yeah, this game's definitely just over. Normal summon out X. Effect, go ahead, search Sword. I mean, we can't like combo this turn. We're going to summon out Duo effect, attach, go search, grab out the Raziel Cross and the Node Raziel. And then activate Cross, sure, special Sword. Sword, go ahead, grab out Ice, and then special out Node. Overlay, make Detonator. Battle phase, attack over, and then Duo drive to attack directly. And then pass turn, they draw Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, which they went first this game and they had Ghost Reaper in their deck. It's an interesting choice. Drop Lancia, and then they go ahead and admit defeat. Okay, so now Julian Kahn is up next, and now this is the top 4 match of YCS Orlando, where it's Tavion versus Julian, and last time Tavion was able to come out on top. We see 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Okay, and then said good luck. We'll go ahead and see Julian Kahn win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Decide to go first. We have Sword, Ash, Node, Ice, Imperm. They have Imperm, Ice, Veiler, called by Nib. Okay, so normal Ice, activate the effect. Chain Imperm, keep him off Fiendsmith, or attempt to at least, and then special Sword, grab out X. Overlay, make Duo drive effect, can hit with Veiler. Special X, dump Eclipse Twins. X effect, go search out Sword. And then special out Node, in case they get interrupted, then at least they have Sword for follow-up. Which Sword for follow-up's just better than like Node for follow-up. And then make Detonator effect to attach, chain Nib. and then in response, chain detonator, target duo. Is there a reason behind that? I'm not sure. Do we just want our token to be smaller? I'm confused. It would make somewhat sense if we detonator popped itself, and then they can't crash into the token to get rid of their body for extra Izeal, but to pop duo? That doesn't make sense to me. Pastoral, Bestial, Magma Mutt. That's a good draw. Okay. So now they will start with... do they start with Fiendsmith or do they start with Raziel here? Yeah, they start with just activate Magma Mutt, so that way they can still get like X search later on if Ice resolves, summon out, and then activate the effect to search during end phase, and then go in the moon. And this will probably bait out an interruption. Like that's what they're thinking in their eyes. Go ahead, make the Requiem effect. They ash it, chain called by. Bring out Lacrima effect. And then in response, they go ahead and chain Imperm onto that, and then normal summon Ice, and that's just game. They know the last card hand is the Sword, so bring out X effect goes search, and then grab out Sword Raziel, and then now overlay to make duo drive, and then yeah, they just go ahead and emit defeat. I said how many cards? 40 clean. Which honestly, playing 40 may also make the opponent think that it might not be a Fiendsmith build and it might be more of a pure build. We have Nib, Paradise, Ghost Ogre, Tract, Veiler. They have Imperm, Sword, Ash, Fua, and Engraver. So go main phase, activate Tract, and then that's fine. Yeah, add Lacrima, and then discard Paradise, normal out Lacrima effect, dump the Engraver. Then link off, make Requiem. Okay, and then they just pass turns. So they don't try to combo here by going like Requiem, Tribute, bring out Engraver from deck, effect to equip, make Necro equip, Engraver, shuffle back Engraver, special out, make DDD, pass. So they just end with the Requiem here, pass, they draw X Raziel, and then now they're going to go activate Engraver, grab out Fiendsmith Tract, and then activate Tract to go ahead and search Lurie, discard Lurie, summon Lurie, and then nothing on the summon of Lurie, let that go into Requiem, because they do have Paradise. Then activate Requiem effect, Tribute, go special out, Lacrima effect, go dump, and then that will go ahead and send from the deck to the graveyard the Engraver, sure. Activate Requiem effect to equip, activate Engraver, shuffle back Lurie, special summon itself out, and then use those to make a Necro Quip. Thinking if they want to drop Nib there, but we don't need to with our hand. And then go ahead, make DDD, activate Paradise effect, the Ash Blossom it, okay. Now they go dump Detonator, special out X, and then special out Sword. Sword effect goes search, grab out the Ice Raziel, and then now overlay to make Duo Drive effect to attach from the grave, and then activate the Duo Drive effect to go search, but they said thinking on res, okay. But if they activate the effect, we could, like there's multiple options here. We could Veiler this to shut it down. We could also Ogre it, and then they have to detach from DDD, which also now makes our Nib live, so we could use like one hand trap to beat DDD and out duo off the field, but they will still search. So we're going to chain Ogre. Okay, and that just resolves there. So detach from DDD, go ahead, search out the Raziel Cross and the Node Raziel. And then now, ooh, so this is an interesting spot. But it's looking pretty good for Julian Kahn. I wouldn't say it's looking good for them, but it's looking like the opponent's not going to be able to make an end board here. So activate Cross, and then activate Requiem effect, and then chain Nib. So go ahead, tribute the bodies, pass over the token, resolve Requiem, bring out the Engraver, and then now they have normal summon Ice Raziel, and then activate Ice effect, and then we chain Veiler onto that. Or I guess they can activate Cross first. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, definitely activate the Cross first. Put back, draw into Bonfire, which that is a crazy draw. I'm not going to lie. We Veiler Ice, activate Bonfire, so knowing you top deck Ice. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, just getting to Ice Ryzeal there is absurd. Now we just pitch, special summon out, and then on that summon we have Lacrima and the Requiem. Then we can go Requiem and the Lacrima. Lacrima effect, go dump. Well, wait, do we dump? Yeah, we probably do dump, even though it is the third engraver. Yeah, I think we dump there. Yeah, just go ahead, dump the engraver out of deck, and then now they can overlay, and then summon out the detonator, and then detonator effect to attach the detonator from grave, attack over the engraver, set imperm, pass turn, they draw Ryzeal Cross, which is a horrible draw. If they have trap in deck also, that's really good for them. So now go main phase, and then yeah, this game's just over. I guess you may as well still try though. Obviously, there's $100 on the line. Make sequence, and then activate sequence effect to go fusion summon, and then they can go ahead and they could choose. I was gonna say they have imperm, they have cross, but they're gonna go ahead cross negate, and then activate engraver to shuffle back the special summon itself out, and then go ahead chain pop sequence, special out the engraver, sequence effect to attach, and then they go ahead pop, end phase, Lacrima into Requiem, and then go ahead and pass turn, draw Node Ryzeal. Said nib is question mark, engrave, give me a sec. Oh, for the token. Said sword node for the token, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, so activate cross effect to put back and draw, and then chain Requiem effect. So they activate, wait, I'm confused. They want activate cross effect, target Ice X, and they said make a play. Okay, sure, whatever. Go ahead, put back. I mean, the game's obviously over. They draw on the sword, Lacrima effect, dumping Graver. They still have Lacrima to summon back out, but that just doesn't do anything. Said money match after this. My teammate had to leave. Nah. Said, man, you know you can't open that nice all the time. I get it. I'll give you 3-2 odds, which means like if they put up $100, then Tavion only has to put up $66. So I mean that's not bad. That's not a bad offer. That's not a bad offer for 3-2 odds. Go ahead, make Eclipse Twins. But it does not look like they are going to accept it. So send the bring out Eclipse Twins. Go ahead, bring out the detonator effect to attach, and then activate engraver, shuffle back, special summon itself out. Said your pass up on 3-2 odds, bring out sequence effect, shuffle back, bring out the Desiree, and then Reddit Clash Royale. Is it just me using the chicken emote? Question mark. Wow, okay, so it's calling him a chicken. Bring out Agnumde, special out swords, sword effect goes search, grab out X Ryzeal, and then overlay, make Abyss Dweller, activate Abyss Dweller, then chain Lacrima, summon out Requiem. Sure, that's fine. Then they could just go ahead, switch to attack, end of main, go ahead Requiem, bring out Engraver. Sure, go ahead, beat over that. And then we have cross to negate the last card in hand, and we just go ahead and attack for game. So attack, effect, spell trap zone, bring out Desiree. Yeah, and it wouldn't be imperm, otherwise they would have most likely set it. Technically, we could have played around imperm, though. I guess it wouldn't matter, right? Even if they imperm this, we could just chain, pop, and then still go ahead, special summon out Desiree, and still attack for game. So they go ahead and emit defeat there. And then GG's. But yeah, that is going to be it for the IronMan. We end up seeing Tavion and Clifton win over Julian and Amai. And yeah, I mean, this game was like a slaughter. I'm not even gonna lie. This game was a slaughter. But Tavion drew crazy this match. Like, this match they drew unbelievable. I mean, even like the bonfire off the cross for the ice to make detonator, it's like, wow. Like, that was ridiculous. Like, it could have been a non-engine card, and it still would have been like a decent card in that spot. But, like, drawing bonfire for ice for detonator to allow you to, like, beat over the engraver, set up detonator, which gives you, like, cross negate, multiple pops. Like, that is too huge in that spot. That is, yeah, that was a tough match to watch, I'm not gonna lie. And then, like, we drew no Ryzeals that game, but also our opponent drew, like, Fua, Ash, Imperm in their opening hand anyways, so, like, even if we went normal summon ice effect, Chain Fua most likely just ends up beating us because we didn't have an out Tua. And Fua is just a ridiculous card in this matchup. Like, if you don't draw one of your, like, 7 outs to this card, then this card just gets so much value and almost always just wins you the game. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.